Hey, I'm making a Frankenstein scooter here. This is a Okai, O-K-A-I. I got 3 scooters free not too long ago. 2 of these identical and then 1 GoTrex. I don't like none of the motors. All 3 of them were complete, but they all had electrical problems. One of them, the phase wires going into the front wheel, somebody had messed with the nut that held the front wheel on, and the little lock washer that doesn't let the axle rotate. And it did exactly that. It rotated and it just twisted the wires all up. So basically, starting with this one here, I'm using a 750 watt, pretty good quality. It's not a really high-end motor, but it's good. Puts out lots of power. I put a 1500 watt controller on it and it really performed well. So right now this one here is supposed to be a 1000 watt controller, 12 MOSFETs, and it'll handle 24, 36, or 48 volts. It'll work with either Hall or Hall-less, the sensors in the motor. You can do it either way. It's got 3 speeds, 30 amps, they claim. All the claims that the Chinese do on their generic controllers and their motors, they're way exaggerated. That's probably 15, half of that, if anything. Another thing they exaggerate on too are these Bluetooth wireless mini amplifiers. They claim that one there is 50 watts times 2. It's more like 10 watts times 2. But anyways, yeah, this 750 motor came with a drum brake on it. It stopped really well, but my problem is it will not fit between the rear mounting forks there. I had to hack that out really bad. I hate to say that, but I gouged out about 1.25 inches of aluminum plate. Probably did weaken it a little bit. It was just cantilevered hanging over here, about 3/4 inch on each side, and I gouged back a little. I'm going to clean that up real nice with the tool. I'm just going to get everything mounted and functional right now. I'm running a big battery pack. This is a 20 amp hour battery, and I would rather have it like that than it won't fit inside that little tunnel there. And screw going with one of these little battery packs, you know, here's your stock battery. It's like 6 amp hour, which means it would get you to the store and back once, maybe go about 5 miles and you got to charge it. This sucker here will go 20 miles. Anyways, yeah, along with the old controller that came out, had to change out the display. So this Amazon controller came with a display and it came with a throttle. $55, not too bad. Let me see here. So what I'm doing now is I used a portaband saw, real carefully sliced the drum brake stuff off completely, and now I'm in the process of 110 millimeter disc brake. This needs to sit off 15 millimeters like this. So what I need to do is, once these 6 holes get drilled here, I'm going to mount the screws that hold this rotor onto the hub here from the bottom. The bolts are going to come up and it's going to have a nut, real flat, low profile nut here with some Loctite. But I need to put 15 millimeter little spacers, like a metal little straw that gets chopped into 6 pieces, each being about 14 millimeters or something, and it'll effectively offset this enough to where once that's on there and I mount it on the rear forks here, there'll be enough room to slide this caliper on there. And I come up with the 15 millimeter number because that's the distance between the outside of the rotor here and the back side of this caliper where you adjust. It'll fit. I've just been using a angle grinder with a sanding disc and hitting this really nice, well, you know, just to take it all down as much as I can. So we're just in the fitting phase here, but before I get it all done, I'll do another video when I get it all mounted up.